Today is just like, for me, any other day. Specifically because there's always more to do than there is time. And remember, in infinity, it is time, space, and mass matter in 3D third dimension until you go into 5D fifth dimension and back. Now, I think it's very interesting in a funny kind of way. And I always say that I'll see you on the flip side. That specifically means that if you are seeing the negative, I will see you in the positive. When you are in the positive, I will see you in the negative. I'll see you in the flip side. Now, what I'm specifically referring to is ionic energy. This is something that we learn through quantum physics and metaphysics through spirituality, and this is what I do. And I love, once again, being oh boy, this is some interesting stuff. I love, once again, being Merlin in this lifetime. And a wizard is typically a witch in male form. You have to understand the way that ionic energy, life force, works. And for today, for fun, is growing up Wiccan in esoteric family. I don't need this stuff. This is just for fun. But to help y'all out, this is the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. Okay, so I shuffled them. And then this way, we don't waste a lot of time. Because as typical, I wake up at 1:30 to 2:30 a.m. every day. I then work on rewriting my books or working on my businesses. I have 5. And I do that from, 2:30 in the morning until 4. Then at 4 o'clock, the world meditates. While I'm doing meditation, I'm doing my affirmation. And then at 4:30, I get ready for work. And I leave home by 5. And I'm back at work. And I'm at work. Yeah, they should just give us cots and we could sleep there. I wouldn't have to go home at night, right? So leave home at 5, get there at 5:30, and then I do a podcast, and then work starts at 6, and it's a long day. So today, after work, it's OT, so I'm out. I just hit up the laundry room, doing my laundry right now, so it's washing. In a few minutes, I'll be back over there, put it in the dryer, and then I come back, and then I could do my bean soup tomorrow, because the bean soup is my staple for the week. So the bean soup is like 15 different beans, many herbs, so that I'm finishing with 50 different ingredients. So 30 is herbs. You do anywhere from 6 to 10 veggies. And then you put your, minerals are first, vitamins are second, everything else is third. That's the way food nutrition is. And of course, being a holistic nutritionist for over 35 years, it's pretty easy peasy because I've done it all my life. And in many lifetimes prior. Now, for today's oracle card that came up, it is cloves. And cloves is gossip. Yeah, okay. The light's great when you like low light. For somebody like me, that my vision is like blue eyes. So as the eye doctor says, that we have thin lenses, so the light comes in and I feel like a deer with headlights at me, and I stop. I can't see because I'm blinded. And whoever came up with this crap of bright lights on your cars and trucks and blah, 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 y'all are brainiacs. Obviously, these are brown-eyed people and they're blind. You didn't think of all the other people that might be sensitive to light. Yeah. So the cloves, and as it goes, idle chit-chat, dish the dirt, untrue rumors spread and hurt, burn me in order to prevent gossip, slander, and determine it. The magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. So basically that means that everybody under the sun, whether you're a person, place, or thing, is receiving gossip. Because obviously y'all like to dish out what you want back, called karma. So you're dishing out gossip so you can get some back. Really, I don't play those childish games. But if that's what floats your boat, hey, knock yourself out, right? So that is the Witch's Kitchen Oracle cards. And I'm going to share, which I do not very often when it comes to personal matters, I'm going to share a very minuscule of my life. Now, I was born in 1963. My first aura picture I ever had was in 2006. Had a few since then, and then the last one was 2016. Now, when you understand what an aura is, you need to do your research. I'm not gonna regurgitate the information. You need to do your research and understand who you are, why you are, how you become who you are, and so on and so forth through the fundamental mechanics. Fundamental is the building blocks. Mechanics is how something works. Now, the aura is the emotional body of being in one moment in time. So I'm just going to share a couple of my aura pics. And here we go. Greetings and welcome to One Sparkle Love Church, Spirituality in a Modern World, presented by Unisparkle Muse, LLC. Now, when people actually reside within a particular type of holy scriptures around the world, we learn different cultures. And I think culture anthropology is absolutely fascinating. That's why I have a degree in behavioral science anthropology. Now there's physical anthropology, which is where they, archaeologists find the bones and blah, blah, blah. And then you have the cultural anthropology. That is the sounds, the textiles, the colors, the music, the food, the everything. That makes life absolutely fantastic. It creates the beautification that exists within the realms of each three-dimensional being, such as humans. Now, when you understand that the aura is the emotional body of being that is projected through the ionic vibrations of the aura, through the portals called chakras. Now, for me, I got my first aura pic. That is the Kirkland photograph. It takes a snapshot, one moment in time of the auric body of being. That is your emotional body of being. Now, in this particular day, February 7, 2006, my aura is violet. Now, violet is above purple. All right, violet is stepping into the 9th chakra in the spirit realm. You enter the spirit realm in the 8th chakra. Now, on this particular day, it says, my aura, violet. Violet is not often seen in anyone, but belongs to those who are unusually fulfilled and enlightened. Indicates peace with the world and very strong understanding and integration of life's processes. It is believed these people with violet in their auras are reincarnated souls whose karma is on the plus side and are there to help others in the negative. That is basically a guide in a nutshell. Now, when we step into years later, 6/6/2016, do your mathematics. How many years is that? All right. Now, in this particular aura, it shows a very highly enlightened being. Because the woman that took the photo, I love the faces on human face when they actually are surprised. You get a split second. It's freaking priceless. Awesome. So she looks at the photo and she says, whatever you're doing, keep it up because all your chakras are open. And pretty much you have 28 chakras in 3D third dimension because you're a dimensional being. All right? Now, basically, it is the 8th chakra of violet. Okay? So all my chakras are open. She goes, have you ever thought about being a healer? And I thought, well, no, but why not? So I keep getting these indications from the spirit realm because what happens is that God relates the information to your soul. And then your soul goes through the information. This is ionic particles of negative, positive ionic energies through the spirit realm to talk to my spirit, and then my spirit talks to me because the soul is the core. So the soul is the teacher to the spirit that is the student. The spirit is the teacher to the human that is the student. So I was born in this lifetime to be able to guide all through spiritual healing, spiritual teaching, and spiritual counseling. So, of course, I went to college and became an ordained reverend. It's just like you go to college to become a priest, a preacher, etc., etc. And when you have the natural gift, you're automatically a shaman, woman. You're automatically a yogi, etc., etc. So when you know your natural gifts, which is your birth skills, then you automatically know what it is you're supposed to be doing. Well, some get hung up in the muck, and that's where I come in. And I do this through helping others understand who they are. Now, the 4 elements, because you have to understand, the 4 quadrants of personality, mind, body, emotion, spirit, are residing in the 4 elements. The 4 elements, air, earth, fire, water, are then activated through the 4 quadrants of personality. Now, inside the 4 elements, you have fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're outgoing. And then you have water, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. They're inward lurking. That's introvert, emotionally orientated people. They feel very deeply. That is water. Fire is spirit. Then you have air, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. That is mind. Then you have earth, which is body. That is the human body. And that is Taurus, Virgo, and Scorpio. So your fire sign, and yes, we're all born with them, is the mind that is then relaying the information from the soul to the spirit to the human. It's trilogy. And then you have activated the water, the emotion within your human being. And then you have air, water, then you have earth, the human body. So it all is a systematical mathematical calculation within the aura that illuminates to show you where you are at one moment in time of what you need to work on in this life. And most people get hung up in the muck. Muck is chaos. That's life. And I show people how to move from soul to spirit to human, human to spirit to soul. That is, put a positive twist on a negative. You can put a negative twist on a positive. That whatever floats your boat. Now, if you want to live a very happy life, then step out of the muck and learn your kosher motif. It'd be really cool if I could just come in and quit half the verbate dictionary, encyclopedia, thesaurus. That'd be freaking awesome, but I don't think humanity's ready for that yet, because they still live in kindergarten. Let's stay coloring inside the lines until they can actually step out of kindergarten, step out of mental cave person, caveman, cavewoman way of thinking, and become a human evolving through personal growth and its human evolution. Not hard. So, the fact is that I was born a spirit guide. Now, when you look at my aura pictures, they're the same as when you walk into a church and you see stained glass, and you see the stained glass saints that are painted with halos over their head. That's what I have. My halo is all the colors of the rainbow because my auras are open. And that's why, in order to bring 5D, fifth dimension mathematical equations into quantum physics through metaphysics through spirituality, I bring it into 3D, third dimension, your basic math of trig, calc, etc., that humans understand in one-dimensional way of understanding. And one-dimensional is the vision of an ant. You're hilarious. I'm sorry, but I was born this way, and I'm just trying to show you how to do it. And that's why I will be teaching metaphysical healing art workshops and metaphysical healing art classes, because I'm showing you how to obtain the tangibles from the intangibles. And that's how it works. And that is what I do. And that is why I'm destined to keep coming back in this lifetime, because I'm bringing knowledge from past lives in my DNA to this life, to future life. And that's why we all live in past, present, future trilogy in 3D, third dimension. 3D, third dimension trilogy. Trilogy is 3. So you're living in 3. 3 ionic energy. Through the neurons and protons and etc., etc. And that's how life is then formed from a seed that is creating life. And life is love, love is life. Blessings from Reverend Dr. Juanita Lewis, DDIB, PhD. If you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow, and have a fantastically beautiful day. Thank you for your support.